Sean Woodley here, Locked On Raptors, here to try to make some sense of a weird one. The Toronto Raptors have traded for Brandon Ingram from the New Orleans Pelicans, Bruce Brown, along with Kelly Olynyk, a first-round pick of the Indiana Pacers next year, and a second-rounder headed back to New Orleans. And look, this is a head scratcher for a few reasons that also makes sense for a few reasons. It's kind of a weird situation. This essentially completes the loop of the Pascal Siakam trade. The Toronto Raptors last year traded Siakam for 3 first-round picks and Bruce Brown essentially from the Pacers. One of those picks was used on Jacoby Walter. One of those picks was traded for Ochai Agbaji and Kelly Olynyk at last year's trade deadline, and one of them now has been sent to New Orleans for Brandon Ingram. And so they've turned Siakam into Ingram, Ochai Agbaji, Jacoby Walter. The latter two have had lots of flashes this year. Agbaji's been very good, very trustworthy. That's nice. But Brandon Ingram, it's a big swing for the Raptors. He's not been very healthy in his career. And in this cap environment where, by the way, the Raptors have to pay him this summer, he's an unrestricted free agent. And they're going to be locking themselves in likely to a pretty expensive team that might have some good upside. It might. But if Brandon Ingram is hurt or Emmanuel quickly continues to play the way that he has this season, as opposed to what I think his ceiling can be, this one gets pretty tricky for the Raptors. I think the on-court fit between Ingram and Scottie, there's room for discussion on that as well. It's going to take me a while to really have a full sense of this one. I lean towards not loving it for the Raptors, but I understand the rationale the team is certainly going to give for it. I'll have more on this on tomorrow's Locked On Raptors. Be sure to tune in.